is out there with Luke Mbamute, and it's Jordan in at the 5. Yes, fans, Clark, and the one team they view as floppers is the Clippers. I don't like that word, but just kind of came out. Whether that is fair or not is up for debate, but it is certainly, I think, the perception.
And I think there's some truth to that perception. I mean, multiple players have received fines for flopping on their roster. I mean, you can't run away from that, and the fans remember it, too.
Oh, they do, yes, sir. Back to Bogut. Screen by Bogut. Green kicks to Bogut. 5 to shoot. Tries yet again. The shot is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And for the Clippers and flopping, part of it might just be reputation. Whenever anyone hits the deck on their team, fans might be quick to kind of condemn that as a flop.
Golden State moving it around. The drive by Thompson. The shot is off. Good D by Jordan. LA's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Pierce.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense. You know, the Clippers were the darlings of the NBA as they improved and made strides, but I think the flopping has kind of diminished that now, that love affair. Being labeled a group of floppers can certainly stifle your popularity.
Jeez, maybe he was trying to show off or something right there.
Is that what you think?
Absolutely.
Instead, it had the opposite effect. He looked foolish.
No good on the wing 3. Curry kicks to Thompson. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And some changes here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Barbosa in for Thompson. And then for Los Angeles, Jeff Green is checked in for Mbamute. Johnson comes in for Pierce. And it's Crawford in for J.J. Redick. Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. And it's 8 points for Steph Curry.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Spates. This break gives us the chance to see which teams have been the most successful in the transition game this month. In third, the Warriors.
I mean, it's about the pace they've played with here offensively. They don't look like they're showing any signs of slowing down.
The Warriors making a switch here. Rush is checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Cole Aldrich. He's checked in for Jordan. And it's Pablo Prigioni in for Chris Paul. Los Angeles with another miss. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here's Barbosa. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Kevin, here's where the Warriors rank in the NBA over the last month. First in scoring, first in assists, and they're ranked third in field goal shooting. This team has a lot of weapons, and guys are not afraid to share the ball to get good shots.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Steph Curry. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
Livingston. That 3 off the mark. Clippers trail by 11. Johnson gets the bucket.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Livingston kicks to Spates. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
You're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Barbosa with the steal. Rush from outside. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And money to end the quarter there with the triple.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Warriors lead by 14. And we'll be back. Shortly for the start of the second quarter. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Iguodala in at the 3 slot. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Clippers trail by 14. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. For Los Angeles, they have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one earlier. That one is off.
Well, you know, last season, Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Warriors. Redick inside the line, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Warriors leading by 11. Here's Curry with the 3. No luck. Paul with the defensive effort. The Clippers shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Outside Curry. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Paul kicks to Redick. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Golden State's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. That's tipped. Now here's Pierce. Looking for his first basket still in this one. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from J.J. Redick.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And if you look at the box score from that game, guys, the first thing you'll notice is how many turnovers they forced.
And one thing the box score doesn't show us is how many points came as a direct result of those turnovers. But I think it was a huge factor.
Offline with his 3.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backcourt. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Paul kicks to Redick. Lets it fly. Curry with some nice D. Warriors leading by 13. Got a piece of it. And Baamute with the steal. Paul kicks to Redick. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Chris Paul.
Redick's got 7 points in the game.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
There's Green with the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Jordan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Fires from deep.
J.J. Redick.
And it's J.J. Redick with the 3.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Green passes to Bogut. Curry dishes to Barnes. Bogut kicks to Thompson. Inside Leaner. Green, no luck.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Spates checked in for Andrew Bogut. And then for Los Angeles, Jeff Green. He's checked in for Mbah-a-Moute. Johnson comes in for Paul Pierce. And it's Crawford in for J.J. Redick. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul, team's first.
And Coach Doc Rivers wears multiple hats for this organization. Not only is he the head coach, but also in charge of all basketball operations. Really the leader in a lot of ways for this team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Draymond Green. Rush comes in for Harrison Barnes. Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry.
Rivers foul.
Thinking about Doc Rivers being a leader, he was like that on the floor, Clark, as well. You know that. You went against him.
A leader and a winner, no doubt about it. And there have been a lot of coaches that came from his old Celtics team. And of all of them, perhaps the least surprising is Doc Rivers for the reasons we just mentioned. Leader and coach on the floor.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 10 on the bucket from Aldridge.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Barbosa passes to Rush, but they'll get another chance. Spates kicks to Livingston. Misses the 3. Clippers trail by 10. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. That's good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
14 feet away. Dives for it. And it doesn't even draw iron. Rush outside. And he gets it to go. Rush has got 6. Here's Bricioni. Pass to Crawford. 1 second left. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that... Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
I just love the tenacity on the defensive side. I mean, his play on D has been a huge factor for them as he continues to get steal after steal.
And guys, as the game moves on, I think he should continue to be aggressive defensively to keep ball handlers off balance.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make